The line is underway. Things are going. Last week at this time I was fishing, and so I so appreciate all the volunteers who are here regular. Good morning. How are you today? We have got so much food. Mucho comida, see? Sal, lots of food, huh? Look at this. Wow. All that asparagus, everything's good. We got food everywhere today. The line is out here around the corner now. It was real small earlier. So good morning. We impact our neighborhood. Hopefully, how you doing? Have a good week. What's that old song? I got friends in low places. I don't know about low places, but folks who need food here in the community, they usually know who we are. And so that's not a bad thing. Morning. Not a bad thing at all. That's kind of been one of our goals to work at. And we've come, I know who did that. You see the food in front of our sign, a guy named Henry. Henry so deserves not to be on the street. He should be taken care of. When I left last night, we had given him some food, and he was sitting there in front of our sign just throwing the trash everywhere. I always tell Henry the same thing morning, the same thing. I say, Henry, do not leave your trash on the campus. And poor Henry, Debbie always says we're better off just to tell him, please keep your clothes on. He has got so many problems, and the least of his is littering. And I guess for me, since I'm of the belief that no one should be homeless, that everyone who's on the streets with mental health issues deserves to be given the opportunity to receive the mental health care that they need to be able to, whether it's in a hospital for 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever, until their medication is balanced, until their health and hope is balanced. And people say, well, you're institutionalizing people. And I say, yeah, it's better than leaving people on the streets. Our advertisement, there it is right here, still after 2 years, our advertisement for free food. And there's Mary, 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 how are you doing, girl?
Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, how you doing? Morning. So, the line is going, people are registering. We're now over 900,000 pounds of food. Isn't that staggering? 900,000 pounds of food. Isn't that incredible? That's stunning, huh? So we're getting close to 1 million pounds. We're getting close. I keep telling Josh, you gotta be able to boost that up to 1 million. It sounds so great. Here's our volunteer for the counseling services. Way to go. Have no idea what she's doing, but glad she's doing something positive, and she is as faithful as could be. I can't imagine if everyone were that faithful to what they wanted to accomplish in life. I hate to toss her just because of that, but she's encouraging people to become part of counseling services for people who don't speak English here in the Inland Empire, and I appreciate that. You think about all the mental health issues that are going on, and if you know, good morning, if you know of some great service, we've had people come out here and want to register folks to vote. I think it would be fantastic if someone just came over, and right there where that patio cover is, we just had, until the line started, someone who said, you know what, I'll be in charge of, say, clothes giveaway, and just set up racks of clothes so no one would be without clothes. And we could have, most of us have more clothes in our closets than we know what to do with. There are so many good ways to reach our community, and now we have about 1,000 people coming through each week, so it would be really easy to be able to reach all those households every single week. We have got grapes galore here. They are frozen solid. We Google at the FDA website each week what we can freeze and what we can't freeze. That great big freezer over there is full. Asparagus. This was the debate. Some things said fresh asparagus freeze, some things said don't. Well, and not freezing it, it grew. Some of the asparagus grew right through the top of the bags. There's Mike. Mike, did you try that fish yet?
That fish was great.
Oh, good, man. I am so glad that someone ate some of that fish. I haven't even eaten any of it yet. Potato soup. We got potato soup like crazy. This stuff is insanely rich. I mean, insanely rich. Loaded potato soup from Members Mark. Impossible sausage. Impossible. There might be a good reason they call it turkey sausage. From Jimmy Dean. Marty Dietrich. We're not giving him away. Baskets of food packed by all the people. Asparagus and Deborah and Joshua. Excuse me, Deborah.
That's your family, Marty.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm back safely.
And the walk-up line, it looks like Sal and Mara have already taken care of the beginning of the line. You're going to have to get a lot of people to give away that much food, Mara. Mucho más comida, más trabajo necesita. And our forklift, such a joy. Our backup propane tank, such a joy. All those things, grapes. We've got, that's from a what's known as a Costco pallet that was filled with green table grapes. Such a blessing. So we've got all of that kind of stuff. Thank you so much. You see the church parking lot filled with cars on Wednesday morning and Tuesday mornings because people are here packing food, people are here getting ready to go, people are here serving in the parking lot. Ron's wife Patty would normally be here. She had surgery this last Saturday. Keep her in your prayers, please. I had a text message from a friend yesterday saying the reason I hadn't heard from him is because their whole family came down with COVID. There it is at 3.5 degrees. We keep it at 0. I think it's a set point on it. And we're successfully learning how to store food for next week. So this will be next week's food in here that Pastor Ken's got set up. And you see, do not use. What we do if we have canned goods that are marked, say, for 2023 or 2024, we try to save them as long as we possibly can for the weeks when there's not food. The food banks are running out of food, which is heartbreaking. And there's the end of our line still all the way out to the corner right there, wrapping around. God bless you. Thanks so much for your support. If you would like to support any of our ministries, you can go to 14jc.com, the number 1, the number 4, the letter J, the letter C.com, 14jc.com, and click the donate button, and you can donate there. That will support all of our work here, including our food distribution that happens weekly. Without good people like you, and I could name the people who paid for the forklift, people who paid for the big freezer, people who paid for the big truck, people who donated the van and donated cars. I mean, we've got this sweet Oldsmobile over here. I still can't get this Oldsmobile running. We're going to get it going yet, and it's just going to have keys hanging up here for when you need a car to drive around. City required us to get a second dumpster. So there are all kinds of expenses that go with this kind of stuff that just are utilities, electricity, extra dumpsters that just come in. If you would like to support any of that, you are invited to make that gift of $50 or $500 or that trust fund gift of $500,000 and carry us through until next year. We're over 900,000 pounds of food into our community now. Just try to fathom how many meals were met because of that. God is incredibly too good. That's like 3 pounds of food for every single person in the city of Riverside. May God richly bless you and your household and your community today in all you say and do. I could take you back and show you some of the work we did Memorial Day weekend, but I'll do that next week. God bless you.